under construction bridge has collapsed in Mumbai. This is a bridge which was very close to the Mumbai airport. In fact, it was in the Marol area of Mumbai. More details are currently awaited, but the report that we have is that several workers are feared trapped. This collapse happened when workers were working on that bridge, and then this bridge, as of yet we do not know exactly why, but it collapsed and many workers are feared trapped under it. Let's listen in to what the workers there are talking about.
कितने लोग घायल हैं? कितने लोग?
Work is finished. I'm requested to go to outside. I'm requested please. One second.
प्लीज बोल रहा हूँ। हम रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं। कोई प्रॉब्लम हुई क्या? ब्रिज कैसे गिरा भैया?
अरे हम जा रहे हैं। ये गिरा है ना ब्रिज? हाँ मान लो।
Well, there you just heard representatives of the construction company there refusing to comment, asking the media to clear out. They are not really divulging much at the moment, but it is feared that a lot of workers might be trapped under the debris of that under construction bridge. In fact, 10 fire tenders have already been rushed to the spot in addition to ambulances. In fact, for the very latest, let's go across to our Mumbai Bureau Chief Sahil Joshi. Sahil, what more details can you share with us?
Let me first give the whole information. This accident happened at around 10:30 p.m. in the night, just 2 hours back, and this bridge is actually a Sahar elevated road, we can call it, which goes towards the international airport from the domestic airport. And this project is basically Mumbai urban infrastructure project, under which the MMRD is doing these constructions all across the sea. Now, what happened is around 10:30 p.m. As this business, as I said, this bridge is under construction. The part of this bridge was fallen down, and right now, what the fire brigade is telling us that 3 people were trapped under the debris of the fallen debris, and one of the person has already been removed. His situation seems to be quite critical, and they are searching for 2 more people. That's what has been feared right now. And the people who have been trapped under the debris are basically the workers who are working on that under construction bridge. Luckily, this area was secluded in the night at around 10:30, so because of that, the major accident is averted because there was a less traffic. But normally during the daytime, the traffic is quite heavy, but this time because it was less traffic and the construction workers were working there, they were trapped under the debris. So currently, the information we have is around 3 people have been were trapped under the debris, and 1 person has been removed. He seems to be quite critical, and he has been taken to the nearest hospital.
Sahil, how prompt was the city authorities' reaction to this incident? Are there enough ambulances on the site? Are there enough fire tenders?
Around 10 fire vans have been deployed to the spot, and the firemen have reached there, and they are already working to remove the debris. Luckily, the fire station is quite close by from the incident which has happened, so because of that, a couple of fire engines reached fast. They reached it there around 10:45 when this incident happened, around 10:30, and they were immediately informed. Later, the ambulances and other parts were reached, but because it's quite the area was immediately cordoned off, and it seems that now they are working on to, as per their information by the fire brigade, 2 more people might have been trapped under the debris. So their work is right now on. Obviously, the inquiry will be held. The proper investigation will happen, as we have seen that earlier also. While putting up the slab, sometimes the slab had collapsed, and because of that, such accidents had, and MMRD had conducted investigation into it, and that's what the officials are telling us right now. But we'll have to wait and see. But obviously, right now the whole concentration is on the relief work, and as soon as possible, they think that they will be able to take out the people who have been trapped under the debris.
In fact, Sahil, tell us a bit about the rescue and relief work which is happening right now. You said 2 workers are still feared trapped under the debris. How long before they can be brought out of the debris?
See, right now, one person was removed just a while back, around 20 minutes back, and the fire brigade that within half an hour time they would be able to identify the who has actually trapped inside, and they able to take him out. So their work is on, and we hope that all the 3 construction workers who were trapped under the debris will recover soon. But right now it seems that the one person who was taken out 20 minutes back seems to be a bit critical.
And Sahil, what are the eyewitnesses saying? Any reason, prima facie, which might have caused this collapse?
See, normally all construction work continues towards the night time, because this time the road is empty and there is less traffic on the road. So the more important work is done during the night time. So it seems that the work was happening at this particular time. But right now, as I said, that most of the in the night time after 10 o'clock or say, this area becomes a bit deserted, less traffic. So because of that, people were not there on the road luckily at that particular time. So because of that, the major accident was actually avoided. But yes, because the construction workers are always around that particular area where the construction is happening and where the work is happening. So because of that, the first casualties are basically the construction workers, and they were trapped under the debris.
Also, Sahil, can you give us a bit more details about this bridge which was being constructed? Who was this construction tender given to? Who was the construction company responsible for making sure that the workers are safe?
See, this bridge, which is called Sahar Elevated Project, is Sahar Elevated Road is basically falls under Mumbai Urban Infrastructure Project, and which is being run by Mumbai Metropolitan Regional Authority, that is Development Authority, which is MMRDA, which is run by the Maharashtra government. So basically, for these constructions, the MMRDA is responsible. They choose the contractor, and under their supervision, these projects are going on. So whatever the incident has happened has to be investigated by MMRDA properly. If such accident happened, and who was responsible for such accident. So whether it was a human error or it was something else, that would be found out later. But right now, as I said, that the fire brigade, around 8 engines reached there, and they have been working since last 1.5 hours to take out the people who have been trapped inside. Right now, the area has been cordoned off. No one has been allowed to go near the site of the bridge, because it's always a possibility that some might again create a problem. Because of that, it has been off, and people have been told not to go near to that particular site. Meghna.
Well, Sahil, if you can just give us an idea about this area where this bridge had really collapsed. What sort of an area is it, and was a major fatality really avoided because of the fact that it happened late in the night and there were only construction workers there rather than civilians?
Absolutely. This area is actually near the international airport, Chhatrapati Shivaji Airport, and this road actually goes from the 5-star hotels, which are actually stone's throw away distance from the international airport. This particular incident happened in front of Hotel Grand Hyatt. In front of that, this elevated project has been happening so that the traffic congestion at the airport signal can be lessened, and that construction has been happening since last few years, and it's actually about to complete now, so that the traffic situation can be handled in that particular area. But especially in the night time, the traffic is quite less, and because of that, the road was quite empty. So because of that, as I said, that the accident was actually avoided. But yes, the construction workers are always around the site, because day and night, most of the time the work goes on, especially at the night time. When there is a heavy workforce, it is unutilized at the night time, because you get the road empty, you can block the road, you can block the traffic and get your work done, especially the heavy slabs or something of that sort needs to be done at that particular place.
One person has lost his life in that collapse of that under construction bridge which happened in the Marol area of Mumbai. Getting us more details is our Mumbai Bureau Chief Sahil. Sahil, get us more details.
See, right now, what police is confirming is that one person who was taken on the stretcher has been dead. According to the fire brigade control, that 7 to 8 people who are minorly injured, some little bit more injured, has been taken to various hospitals around that particular area. Some has been taken to the VNVC hospital at Santa Cruz, and some people have been taken to the Cooper hospital in Andheri. It was feared that 2 more people has been trapped in, under the debris, but the local police is saying that right now it seems that there is no one under the debris, but still to take out the debris from that particular area, the work is still on. As I said, that this whole project is being run by MMRDA, Mumbai Metropolitan Regional Development Authority, which is the state government body. This bridge was actually being constructed near the Sahar Airport, which is the international airport, and it is called Sahar Elevated Road. Around 20 feet around slab was collapsed, and because of that, these people who were around that particular area, who were obviously construction workers, were actually the first people to fall prey for this, and around 7 to 8 people who were minorly injured were taken to the various hospitals around that particular area, and one person has been confirmed by the local police is dead, and according to the police, there is no one else under the debris right in point of time right now.
Well, Sahil, what was the police response like? What are the eyewitnesses saying? Was it prompt enough?
See, eyewitness basically are saying that this incident happened at around 10:30 p.m. and say around 15-20 minutes the police and the fire brigade reached to the spot. Actually, the fire station, the big fire station, is just around 10 minutes away from where the incident has happened, and because of that, the whole incident didn't take much time to get reacted to, and because of that, luckily also that this area was a bit deserted at this point of time in the night. So because of that, there was no heavy thing, so not a major incident happened.
Also, Sahil, give us an idea about the rescue and relief operations which are happening on ground right now.
Right now, the construction people who have reached there, the MMRD people have also reached there. The fire brigade is already carrying out the rescue operation. The local police have reached there. The Sahar police station people have also reached there, and they are looking after that particular area. The whole area was cordoned off. The traffic movement has stopped going towards that area and coming out of that area. The 5-star hotels are around that particular place. Because of that, more police have been deployed so that people shouldn't go near to that particular site. And according to the local police, that now there is no one under the debris. Yet the fire brigade people are reconfirming whether if there is anyone else trapped under the debris. 7-8 people who were injured were taken to the various hospital around that, around Sahar.
Well, Sahil, it might be a bit early, but prima facie, do we know what the cause of this might have been? Well, we will try and get back to our Mumbai Bureau Chief, Sahil Joshi. He is getting us the very latest. What we know so far is that one person has already lost his life. He was a laborer who was working at this project. Remember, it was a bridge which was being constructed. This under construction bridge collapsed. As of yet, we haven't determined the exact reasons as to why that happened. But then what we do know is that 8 people have been rushed to the nearby hospitals. Apparently, the reaction of the police was more or less prompt. Within 10-15 minutes, the police had reached there. Thankfully, this happened late in the night at around 10:30 p.m. tonight, which is why there weren't too many people around. However, construction was happening, which is why a lot of workers were there at the site, which is why a lot of workers did get trapped under the debris. However, one person was extricated. It later now turned out that he is the one who lost his life. We are getting you visuals of the rescue and relief work which is happening at that accident site right now. This is an accident strike at the Marol area of the city of Mumbai. Getting us the very latest is our Mumbai Bureau Chief, Sahil Joshi. Sahil, I was asking you, it might be a bit early, but prima facie, what could have caused this accident?
It is very difficult to predict, Meghna, at this point of time that what could have caused this accident. But as per the people there, they are saying that no construction work was happening at that particular time as we were expecting before. Most of the time, the heavy construction happens in the night because they get the area very clear of traffic. So because of that, it becomes easier for them to take out the bigger slabs on the elevated path. But at this point of time, the construction happening, the construction workers, they very close to the construction site, so because of that they were there. The slab was between 2 and around 20 feet long slab collapsed from that elevated and under that bridge, under that collapsed slab, under the debris, these construction workers were trapped and some were injured who were around that particular point. So right now, why this happened is a bit difficult or a bit early to say, because MMRDA, as I said, will conduct the proper inquiry into it. They will, as they had done it before, and after the inquiry, they will be able to come up some kind of a report over there.
Sahil, is there anything that the workers at this construction company saying? Are they coming out and speaking to you? Have they said anything about safety norms perhaps being violated?
They were actually under shock because one of the person has died, confirmed died, and suddenly this happened at around 10:30 when they were preparing to sleep, and suddenly such kind of incident happened. So they were basically under the shock. They did not understand why suddenly the slab collapsed. So obviously, first they got themselves involved into the rescue operation, the relief operation, because they were fearing that some people were trapped under the debris. So first the identification happened, and then the relief work immediately started. 7 to 8 people were taken to the hospitals around Sahar area, say Desai Hospital or Cooper Hospital, and then they were fearing that 2 more people were trapped under the debris, but the local police.
Sahil, do stay on with us. Let's listen into what the police is saying.
गिर गया है, उसके नीचे 2 लोग इंजर्ड मिले हैं, पाए गए हैं, उनको हॉस्पिटल में ले जाया गया है। यहाँ पे फायर ब्रिगेड आई है, पुलिस स्टाफ आई है और LNT के क्रेन्स मंगाया है ताकि मलबा उठाया जा सके। मलबे के नीचे और लोग होने की आशंका है, कितने लोग क्या है उसके बारे में अभी कुछ बता नहीं सकते हैं और जो भी कार्रवाई चल रही है।
सर, कुछ जानकारी दी थी कि लगभग कितने लोग यहाँ पर उस वक्त काम कर रहे थे जब हादसा हुआ?
नहीं, उसके बारे में कुछ जानकारी नहीं। 11 सवा 11 बजे का हादसा हुआ है, उस टाइम काम बंद था, इसलिए ज्यादा लोग नहीं होंगे, फिर भी जो भी है काम कर रहे हैं।
ये रोड तो आम पब्लिक नहीं चलती,
आम पब्लिक यहाँ पर नहीं है, यहाँ पे LNT के वर्कर ही है।
खाली LNT के लोग
जब ब्रिज कोलैप्स हुआ उस समय काम चल रहा था क्या?
नहीं, उसका पता नहीं है।
थैंक यू।
काम नहीं होगा, लेकिन बोल नहीं सकती आया नहीं, इंक्वायरी के बाद ही पता चलेगा। उनके लोग आए, उनकी तरफ से भी
कौन सा हॉस्पिटल?
VN देसाई हॉस्पिटल, 11 to 11:15।
थँक यू सर।
या ठिकाणी छत्रपती शिवाजी आंतरराष्ट्रीय विमानतळाचं काम चालू आहे।
Well, Sahil Joshi is still with us. Sahil, the word coming in from the Mumbai police, they have confirmed that 1 person has lost their life. However, they haven't really confirmed as to how many people are still trapped under the debris. Is there any word that you are picking up as to how many people might still be under the debris and how long before they are rescued?
See, as far as the police is concerned, they were saying that because there was no one at that particular time,
ये जो गंभीर रूप से घायल हुआ है, इसके बारे में कुछ पता चल पाया है?
आतापर्यंत एक माणूस जखमी झाला, त्याला हॉस्पिटल नेलेला आहे, तो पोहोचलेला। आणखीन एक माणूस जखमी झाला, आढळलेला आहे। 2 माणसं अशा प्रकारे जखमी झाले, दोघांना VN देसाई हॉस्पिटलला नेलेला आहे।
ओके सर, हिंदी में जाना चाहेंगे कि हादसा कब कितने बजे हुआ? थोड़ा
एक 11 सवा 11 के बीच में हादसा हुआ है। 2 लोग इंजर्ड है, उनको हॉस्पिटल में लेके जाया गया है और इसकी जांच कर रहे। फायर ब्रिगेड आई, पुलिस आई है और अभी LNT के क्रेन्स मंगाए हैं ताकि मलबा उठाने के बाद और क्या कुछ है पता चलेगा।
सर, अंदर लोग फंसे हुए हैं बताया जा रहा है कि
संभावना है, लेकिन बोल नहीं सकते। संभावना है अंदर लोग होने की, उसके लिए हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं।
लगभग हादसा कितने बजे करा?
11 सवा 11 बजे।
थैंक यू।